So, hi, I'm Bhante Sujato. Welcome to Dhammathreads, and I'm here to talk about the Theragāthā with Lesley Christian. And we have today a couple of verses, 2.3, Valya. Once again, Valya being one of these obscure monks. You don't really know much about him apart from these verses here in the Theragāthā. So, Valya. A monkey went up to the little hut with 5 doors. He circles around knocking on each door again and again. Stand still, monkey, don't run. Things are different now. You've been caught by wisdom. You won't go far. So this is a very kind of nice verse about meditation. Once again, embedded in that lifestyle of the monk who's living in a forest in a little hut, you know. And we our minds naturally make metaphors of the things that we're surrounded by, you know. And so if we're driving cars, we make metaphors about cars. If we're watching telly, we make metaphors about watching telly. If you're sitting in a little hut all day, you make a metaphor about being in the little hut. And so obviously it's a very kind of real experience that if you're sitting in a hut in India and most places throughout Asia, monkeys are a real hassle, and they'll come up and they'll be knocking on your windows and trying to get into your hut, and it'd be very annoying. So, I mean, monkeys are cute, right? But if you have to live with them all the time, they can get very annoying. I remember one monastery I was at in the south of Thailand where the monk used to actually look after monkeys that had been rescued or hit by a car or something like that. And they were all there. There's, you know, whole families of monkeys and they were just so comfortable with the monk. They just crawl over him all the time, and he'd just be walking around with 2 or 3 monkeys hanging off him all the time. So obviously not easy to meditate if you've got monkeys crawling all over you. Anyway, so and so here the verse is obviously using that as a metaphor. So it's not, you know, talking about the literal monkeys, but about, of course, the monkeys of the mind. The 5 doors being an obvious metaphor for the 5 senses. Right? So now the monkey's been caught by wisdom, right? He's not going to go far, right? So through meditation, the mind is caught, the distractions through the different senses have been subdued, and that monkey mind is not going to be running around anymore. So what was your response to this, these verses, Lesley?
Yeah, I'm attracted to the activity of that, because we talk about monkey mind in a sense, and the notion of that busy mind sort of jumping everywhere. So it's the direction is stand still, monkey, don't run. Right. You know, so it's an attention to the mind, you know, to stop, and that restlessness. That the monkey is a symbol of, I think, in my mind. Yes.
But and of course the crucial thing is that it's wisdom.
Yeah.
Right. So this is very important in meditation. You know, it's caught by wisdom, so it's not caught by willpower.
No.
Even though it might sound like it, if you take that verse to stand still, don't run, then obviously there's a firm intention, right? There's a clarity and motivation. But actually, the things that catches the monkey is the willpower. Sorry, is the wisdom, not the willpower.
Yeah.
So if you just try to order the monkey, it's not going to stop, right? But if you use your wisdom, then I don't know how you actually get real monkeys to stop. Probably give them something to eat. That's usually
yes, yeah.
So the same thing. You give your mind something to eat, right? You give your mind some bananas, something pleasant, something sweet to enjoy it. Yeah. So if you enjoy your meditation, that's the role of the sukha, the pleasure in your meditation, and that so you understand with your wisdom. If your mind has something pleasurable, then it will be content. The reason why we go running around through the senses, looking for pleasure.
Okay. Yes. So wisdom, the notion of wisdom, is that synonymous with meditation in that sense?
Not really. I mean, it's closely associated with it.
Yeah.
But I mean, wisdom's a faculty you can apply anywhere, not just in meditation. I mean, obviously, deep wisdom is one of the outcomes of meditation.
Yeah. Understanding.
Yeah. Yeah, there's Pali. This is one of the areas where Pali is extremely rich in synonyms, and there's not enough terms in English to sort of cover them.
Mm-hmm.
Often they use wisdom to translate panya, but in fact panya in Pali is used in a more kind of ordinary sense. Can mean like just ordinary understanding or intelligence, or even just knowing something can be a panya.
Okay.
So to translate wisdom, I think, is a little bit too rich for that context, but then there are plenty of other words that have a similar or stronger meaning.
Okay.
There's actually whole spectrums of words on different shades of wisdom and understanding and so on. Yeah, it's quite a task to be able to render them in English.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Great. So thanks for spending some time with us, and see you next time.